No pleading the fifth today for Deshaun Watson. He spent hours answering questions from lawyers of the women who are suing him for alleged sexual misconduct.
This deposition comes as several NFL teams reportedly are talking to Watson and his agent about a possible trade deal with the Texans. We've got live team coverage tonight, starting with Jason Miles, who's downtown with today's deposition. This moment, a long time coming, Jason. Watson finally talking.
That's right, Lynn. You may recall last Friday, Watson pleaded the fifth to every question during his deposition, but that was before a separate criminal investigation was still going on. While that criminal investigation was still going on, that came to an end on Friday, which cleared the way, upon the advice of his attorney, to be more talkative today. On the 22nd floor of 5 Houston Center, Texans number 4 Deshaun Watson remained on the defensive, but gave attorney Tony Busby more than he got last week.
And this was the first one where he actually answered questions. We talked about 2 of the plaintiffs. We have about 18 to go.
Busby is deposing Watson, seen here on Friday, in relation to civil suits that allege sexual misconduct during massages set up primarily through Instagram direct messages.
He's told us that he took it upon himself to delete them. He wouldn't tell me when he deleted them.
This guy has over 1 million followers, okay? And so if he's not having regular relationships or contact with people, then he deletes.
Watson's attorney, Rusty Harden, says the quarterback answered all of Busby's questions as best he could over about 4 hours, but that his client's main priority is his career, especially now that a criminal investigation ending has sparked new interest.
He's going to figure out where to go. Texans figure out whether they're willing to trade with that team, and the two will meet, and he'll get to go play football better than anybody in the league.
Busby's playbook includes questioning Watson over many more hours on behalf of his clients. Women, he says, have clearly and concisely stated their cases, unlike Watson.
It comes down to credibility, and I feel quite confident that the plaintiffs in this case are credible, they're confident, they're courageous, and I'm proud to represent them.
And a lot of times in these kinds of cases, people wonder, when is somebody going to write a check to make it all go away? At this point, I asked both sides, no discussions of settlements as of yet. Reporting live downtown, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
When is somebody going to write a check to make it go all the way? That's a very good point. When that happens, we will all find out. Thank you, Jason.
All right, and talking about checks, meanwhile, the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes are in full swing in the NFL. As expected, several teams interested now that a grand jury said no to any criminal charges in the case. Jason Bristol is live in West Palm Beach, Florida, with the latest on the Watson trade rumors burning up the internet. Jason?
They are, and of course we're here in West Palm Beach for Astros spring training, where we're hoping to get some clarity involving the Carlos Correa situation. But even here, I've had people asking me, what's going on with Deshaun? What's the news involving Watson? Well, here is the very latest. There are 4 teams which Watson has either met with or is interested in. Those teams are the Carolina Panthers, the Atlanta Falcons, the Cleveland Browns, and the New Orleans Saints. Now, some of those teams expected a surprise, that being Atlanta, because it already has a quarterback in Matt Ryan. However, Atlanta is close to Gainesville, Georgia. That is Deshaun's hometown, and there is a street named after him, as we discovered in 2018. Deshaun is meeting with teams because he has the right to pick and choose because of that no trade clause in his contract. Now, from there, once Deshaun has made a choice, the Texans will try and negotiate with that team to complete a deal. Now, Watson's criteria will likely include whether that team has a chance to win a Super Bowl, but also things like the weather are considered. So that is the state of the NFL and player movement in 2022. That's the story involving Deshaun Watson. Here in West Palm Beach, Jason Bristol, KHOU 11 News.
All right, lots of moving parts. Thank you very much, Jason. And it has been a long process for Deshaun Watson since his demands for trade and those sexual misconduct allegations surfaced. You can track the entire saga from the start till now through several stories on KHOU.com.